Okay, we're here at Somerset Berkley Regional High School today where there are lots of fun classes for kids going on, and those classes are provided by the Kids Summer Learning Center where Bill Aguiar is the director. Bill, can you tell me a little bit about the programs you have here at the Kids Summer Learning Center?
Well, this is our 9th year of the Kids Summer Learning Center. Our first year was in 2015, which was the first year we were in this building. We had 135 kids the first year. Now we have 350.
Wow.
So it's grown tremendously. Each week we have 8 or 9 different classes going on. They're 1-week programs. Some classes are offered several weeks. Some classes are only offered 1 or 2 weeks, depending upon the availability of staff and the interest of the students. Many of our classes are full. They fill up early. We've been turning people away for certain classes for a couple of weeks now. Every day we get calls, is there room for this week? Is there room for next week? The answer is yes, some classes, no, some classes. It's a very popular program. It's very successful. I can remember going to the school committee in 2014, when we just opened this building with this proposal. They didn't think it was going to go.
I remember this.
Right? You remember that? They said, no, you're going to have to compete with Bristol Community College, what they call the Kid College, Summer College. And I remember making the statement, in 3 years they'll have to compete with me. Well, you see the results. That was an excellent program at BCC. Unfortunately, it hasn't gone for the last several years. We're still here. 9th year going strong. How long are we going to last? I don't know the answer to that. But it's a good program.
What is the goal of the classes? It seems like you have a lot of fun classes here.
We have a lot of fun classes. The goal is basically to provide enrichment opportunities for youngsters throughout the school year, throughout the summer, to keep them interested and engaged in learning. But we have a different approach. We wanted to make learning fun. So, example, in the engineering class, they're enjoying the class, they're learning a lot, they're building things they didn't do, but they're actually learning while they're having fun, and they don't realize how much they're learning many times. Same thing with robotics, same things with the drawing class, the fashion design, the cooking class. It doesn't matter. The goal is to keep students engaged in learning and have fun while they're doing it, so that we try to convey to them school is not always a drudgery. School is not something that you cannot enjoy. And I think we've been pretty successful in it. And that's because of the staff. It takes a certain type of person, certain type of teacher to be able to do this. To take learning and make it fun and enjoyable, and at the same time have a viable lesson where they're teaching them valuable skills. And we work hard at it. It's a summer program, but we work on it all year round, basically.
And where does your staff come from?
Everywhere. I have staff here working with the little kids who are actually on staff at the high school. It's a different venue for them. They love it. They're great teachers. I have staff from other schools. I have staff who are not normally teachers during the school day. They may be a dance instructor. I have some college kids who started out with me often as volunteers. Then they became assistants, and now some of them are able to handle a class. That's something they have an interest in, they have knowledge in. It's a very varied staff. I got a lot of people, experienced teachers, who come back repeatedly. And we have new staff every year. Right now, just off the top of my head, right now in this building, I would say there's probably 3 Somerset Berkley Regional High School teachers during the school year who are here teaching little kids. And they're here because they want to be here. I mean, it's not like they're making a lot of money. And they do a great job. And they've all been with me several years. You know, so that's what makes the program successful. What happens in the classroom, making it enjoyable, making it fun, and making it safe. That's another thing. You know, we have programs like the engineering program, the cooking program. So, you know, we got to make sure everybody's safe. And safety is one of the reasons why we limit the number of kids in some classes. You know.
Yeah, I know that. I know the kids' cooking class is very popular.
Kids cooking, I fill up every week.
Yeah.
Every week, it's at our maximum. And every week, I end up going over the maximum by 1 or 2 kids. And I still get requests. And I just did, one day this week, I had to turn somebody away. A parent called me of somebody who's in the class. He has a friend who wants to come. Can he come in? I said, I'm very sorry, but I can't put any more kids in that kitchen. As it is, I have 3 adults, 3 people working in the kitchen, plus 10 or 12 kids. That's a lot of kids, a lot of people in that small area. And what we're doing is, you know, we have to be safe. Same thing with the engineering class. We have to limit it. And we limit all our class to a certain number. Because if we don't, then that defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do.
How long are the classes going on for now?
How long? Each class, well,
what they're going to go up until what date?
August 4th.
August 4th.
We started June 26th.
Okay.
So basically it's 6 weeks. 6 weeks with a new group of kids coming in every week. Some weeks we have, I can tell you offhand, like this week is a very busy week. This week we have 78 kids here. Last week we had 60. The week before 67. Next week we get 62. So we have a lot of different kids coming in every week. We have staff members at the doors greeting the kids as they come in, show them where to go, talk to the parents, tell them where to pick up, drop off. We send them notices ahead of time anyway. But we want the kids to know they're welcome here and comfortable here, and the parents, as soon as they step out of that car, there's somebody there to greet them and take them into wherever they're going. And we escort them out to the parking lot. So we put all the cars in one parking lot, we escort the kids out, make sure they get in the right car, that we have to have parents tell us who's picking them up, so we don't just let them go with anybody. There has to be a record that so-and-so is picking them up.
Yeah,
that's just for safety.
As I was coming in, I saw, is he your assistant director who was out there?
Mr. Chi?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Chi's been with me. He's with the summer school program, the academic part upstairs.
Okay.
I don't know how long Mr. Chi's been, a long time, maybe 10 years. He's a teacher at Case High School. He's a great guy. He does a great job. Yeah. And that's why he was out there, because we were changing classes. First session was just finishing, and some kids only had 1 session. Other kids were coming in for the second session. That's the other program we have going on at the same time, upstairs. The summer school academic program, there's another 150 kids in that program.
Do you have a lot of kids who come back year after year and take?
Yes.
And week after week to take classes?
It's actually, you're right. I have some parents or some kids, they sign up for maybe 4 or 5 out of the 6 weeks for the kids' summer learning. Right in the beginning, they know they want to be here every week for something. And usually it's a different thing every week. We often get kids who will sign up, let's say, for robotics this week. They'll enjoy it so much, the parent will come, is there any movement in robotics next week? Or he'll say, Is there any room in Minecraft next week? He saw some friends of his in Minecraft and they liked it. Can he go to the Minecraft next week? So we're taking registrations every week all summer, if there's room in that particular class. But yes, many people sign their daughter or son up for multiple weeks right at the beginning. I have people start calling me in March, want to know, can I sign up? Because I want to, well, because last year we missed a class because it was full. I want to make sure we get in early this year.
Huh.
Yeah.
So how do they sign up?
They sign up, we have a we print this booklet. And in the booklet is a registration form and a health form. So they sign up for the class. They, on the back, they fill in whatever program they want, whatever week they want. And then they either bring it in person or mail it or send us an email with this registration. And we keep a record of that. And we create this list of how many are in each class each week. And this gets changed almost daily. There's another list which is out there with the names of everybody. We have a master list with every student, their address, their contact information, any health issues there might be. I have a nurse on staff every day. And who's picking them up? They tell me on this registration form, you know, what car and who's picking them up. And we have all that on file. And the pickup staff is always in the parking lot until every child has been picked up. We never let anybody stay alone. The drop off and the pickup is another safety issue, but I think we've got it down pretty well. It's very well. I think it's very well organized, and a lot of parents like it. Parents never get out of the car. Drop them off, pick them up. Yeah. Well, I mean, at pickups they get out of the car because they're standing around the parking lot talking or whatever with other parents they know. Or oftentimes parents will meet another parent that they knew a long time ago and they haven't seen them in a long time. So yeah, again, that's a safety issue to make sure that the right people are picking them up. Those are the kinds of things you have to do today.
Yeah, it's today's world. Huh?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well.
All right. Well, thank you.
We're gonna go around to some of the classes.
Yeah, enjoy the classrooms. Go ahead. I'll have Reaghan take you around. That's the key to the program. What happens in the classroom?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
That's two more. Wait,
I put them all over there. Yeah. You want to put a little bit? Do you want to flash?
Okay, we're here with Philip Pereira, who's a teacher in the kids' kitchen class at the Kids Summer Learning Center. Philip, can you tell me what you're doing today and what you do in this class all week? What's the goals?
So all week what we do is we take the kids through a course. We do some baking, some cooking. We teach them about the fundamental basics of the culinary field. We teach them the creaming process, the mise en place, which are French terms. Mise en place means everything in place. And we teach them the fundamentals of basic cooking. So some classes we'll do baking, some will do cooking. Today we're doing sugar cookies and muffins. The other day when you came in, we were making pizzas.
Our engineering.
I'm okay with that.
Doremus.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Engineering Skills 1. Callie's going to cut herself a little square. They're in training on the compound miter saw. And then we're going to move to the belt sander. W, hunters up. We provide accommodations for all our students here at engineering skills class. Okay, by eye, go for it, right there. Left hand, hold on. I'm okay with that. Get it ready. Hold on, good. Green. Move it a little bit more. Hunter's gonna make 2 cuts. Hold on with your left hand and green light. Wheels up. I'm gonna go back to the line. Everyone keep your positions. There might be round 2. W, mix up. Why am I saying W after you make a cut? Do we take L's in engineering skills or do we take W's? All right. Everyone take a look. You should have about a square by eye because we want you to trust. Trust your eyes. We're going to go off to our belt sander. MG is going to go first. Please use your eyes and please use your ears. Follow the person to your left.
So the topic for today's build battle is going to be houses. You may make sure you go to your own number and you may work in teams if you so choose. You have until about 10:30 to build. And make sure you try to make sure if you do it in a team, you I don't know. So circle your house guys. You got until 10:30. Alright, everybody, let's go.
Look at the number. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Guys, look at the number. Alright, what type of wood should we use? Wood planks. Yeah, but no, like there's the regular wood planks. Spring? Okay. You can build the frame and I'll get the detailed blocks. Oh yeah. Hi guys. You're 60. Can we build a wall? I wanted to.
So this is the summer learning center for, I'm teaching currently the robotics center.
We'll see it.
Show the camera. So we're doing robots with Lego pieces. These are the EV3 models. We do this for 5 days. We do 5 assignments in 5 days. And we try to challenge the students with learning. We put them all in teams to encourage teamwork and learning from each other. We want them to work together, work in teams to experience other people's ideas and not just do all the projects by themselves. We want them to share their ideas and solve problems together. So we also today have Minecraft in here. We don't typically have this one, but the program upstairs got overfilled. So we're teaching 2 classes in 1 room today. So it's a little chaotic today, but they all like it. The Minecraft kids all like playing Minecraft together. They also do a lot of stuff in teams to encourage the teamwork, and they have a good time. We do a lot of assignments together, and they like playing with each other. So they're very easy to work with. They're very fun. They enjoy this assignments. They like doing anything pretty much, but they like building together. They like doing worlds together. They have a good time, and kid upstairs does a lot of this, so I want to give props to him for doing this because he's the real mastermind behind the operation with the Minecraft kids. But it's good. They enjoy it. It's a fun time for kids to get outside the house, do something to either get away from their household or just to do something fun for a little bit. They like it, and that's all I can really say. They just have a good time here. I teach them well. They enjoy it. They just have a good time.
The robotics class seems like a really neat class. What are some of the things that they make in the class? What do the robots do?
So
What we just did was they had to do a relay where they pushed the flags over. And then the one that we're going to do next is where they push a ball through a gate.
yep. And we also, in other weeks, do stuff like lifting boxes, we pull weights, we cross gaps in tables. We do a lot of stuff. We try not to repeat stuff for certain weeks in case students come back for multiple weeks, but sometimes we do. But right now we're starting an assignment to push a ball through little gates around the room. They're gonna start working today and we'll start the assignment tomorrow. But we're trying to think of ideas for multiple new assignments, multiple new ideas, but we're trying to keep it as fresh as possible in case students come back in multiple weeks. We're trying not to repeat stuff. We haven't done this yet, and we're having a good time.
Hey, Sophia. How are you? Good. What's going on here, guys?
I saw you yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you yesterday too.
We're making jewelry out of beads that they made from recycled paper.
Fun. You want to show them, guys? Let me see.
No.
So pretty. Oh, cool. Nice of you. Really?
Sorry, did you have any on here?
This one? Big dog.
Yeah, you can use that. How many did you have on there? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are missing? Yeah, so we've been making a lot of beaded bracelets. They just made their own beads out of like recycled paper too, like they cut strips of magazines and then they made their own beads. And then over there we made a ton of paintings, and then we're gonna make necklaces out of the paintings too.
These are our bags and collages.
You kind of brainstormed a little bit. You are now shoe designers. So we've drawn some feet, but I'm gonna help you out, and I'm gonna let you, if you want to, use a template of a foot. So here are some kind of heel designs. You can see it all started out with that same kind of incline, but we have a closed-toed, open-toed, ankle strap, so a lot of different, a little variety. How many of you would like a front view? Front view. So here we have flat heel, big heel. That's kind of nice.
I'm drawing my own foot.
You can totally draw your own foot. Love it. If anyone needs paper, you can go right up to that table by Everly. Yes.
So can I do like the front and like can I do the side view?
Yeah. How many of you like this very strappy? Did you like any that anybody else had taken already?
Did you want to use this one?
Okay.
Okay, so tell me what you do in the fashion design class already.
Okay, so this week we started off, the students made mood boards, fashion mood boards, and they focused on either a season or a style, so it was kind of a collage. Today, we were practicing drawing feet so that they could kind of understand how to draw a foot before we started shoe design, so that's what we're doing today. We did shibori dye, so kind of like tie-dye but with indigo dye. And we have also been spending some time doing fashion illustrations. So yesterday we looked at some different designs from the Met Gala, and they drew a dress that someone wore at the Met Gala. So just a lot of fashion illustration, and now they're really kind of becoming designers. So instead of drawing something that's already designed, they're coming up with their own ideas.
It's a fun class.
It is. It's very fun.
So each student has a Lego set that they picked at the start of the week, and they just build. We build together, and those are all the finished ones so far. And we just keep building throughout the week.
Yeah.
So yeah. He's just free building. He's already done 2 sets.
Yeah.
Comes out screaming, but then you completely kind of quiet it down. And that's the big thing about time. Like, you look at that, if you look at your drawing at a distance, you would put it up on the board by holding it backward. Hold it up over here. See how it's beautiful. It's beautifully drawn. But there's a lot of this gray. So right now, you're going to start to get the shadows will push in, and then we can pop your highlights out with that eraser like you were doing just a minute ago. And then, boom time. Right? Let's go. Perfect. Absolutely brilliant. Are we rolling? So, this is kids drawing, the Summer Learning Center here at Somerset Berkley Regional High School. And I've got a broad range of ages. I've got, who's the youngest in here?
Me.
Isla. Isla is what, 7?
Yeah.
And we got all the way up to Piper, who's 12. Oldest is 12? Okay, so you got that huge range, and we're trying to find some experiences within the arts that target all that broad range. So I've got people that are really working naturalistically to more people that are more exploratory. And it's just, we take 2 hours and kind of work with the elements and principles. I'll introduce a little bit of art history. Who did we learn today? What's the guy's name? You probably don't remember.
Yeah, I don't.
What
They don't speak Spanish.
It was, he's French.
Henri.
Henri.
I don't know.
Matisse.
Hi.
Henri Matisse, we did some work with color. Yesterday we...
I'm on Instagram.
It's on TikTok. You're gonna be like,
I'm on TikTok.
yeah.
Wait, it's gonna be on TikTok, what?
No, it's not gonna be on TikTok. We do work with, we did some Van Gogh, we did work with Leonardo da Vinci the other day, so introduce some art history and just try to give the kids some experiences that are meaningful within the arts. A little bit beyond what they can get, you know, in their either elementary schools or middle schools.
And the Kids Summer Learning Center has a lot of very dedicated workers. This is Reaghan Cadorette, who has been working today on her 21st birthday. Reaghan, can you tell us what you do here at the Learning Center?
I am a little bit of everything. I help out in the office, I register the kids for their classes, I set up attendance sheets for them and make sure everyone's in the right place at the right time. I also check on teachers and see if they need anything as the day goes on. I just want to thank you guys so much for coming in today and coming around with me. I hope you guys had as much fun watching the kids learn and explore as I do every day.